Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel video. I just decided that Yami Bakura is what I'm going after this year. This video. So, I'm going to go after him to the extent that I'm able to, because I might run out of keys, and not necessarily black keys. Okay. Well, I'm going to quickly rename the last video because it is important that I do this. Okay, give me a second. I don't even remember everything that I've been recording tonight, but this is definitely very interesting. Oh, I remember what was going on, actually. I remember what I forgot. Okay, hold on. I am almost ready, but Bakura is going to be hard. And yeah, I've got a lot of videos to upload, so this is ridiculous. But hopefully I will calm down as soon as I finish unlocking characters. And this should hopefully mean, yeah, this should definitely slow me down quite a bit, because I'll need to get keys, and I will also need to do other things as well. Now, what are those other things? Well, first off, I need to upload all of these videos. Yeah, I need to upload these. And while uploading these, I can do a lot. So, that should help. Yeah, that should help a lot. So, I am now ready to begin with this quest to unlock Yami Bakura. I have no idea why I keep saying Yami Merrick instead, but I assume it's easier to pronounce. I don't know why, I'm not doing this on purpose, it's just, it happens. Okay. Hold on a second while I, think about this. Use level 3 or lower monster cards 3 times in one duel against Yami Bakura. Okay, well, I'm done with the madness of spells and traps and all that, but I'm going to think about which ones I need to worry about first. Okay, none of these require him to be at level 30, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to try using level 3 or lower monster cards 3 times in one duel against him. Leo, do you still have that deck that uses only level 4? Actually, wait a minute. Never mind, I'm just going to make my own deck. Yeah, never mind, I'm just going to make my own deck. Well, it's going to involve a bunch of tuners, basically. And I'm actually going to make this deck all monsters. Yes, all monsters. And the effect damage, well, the effect damage is going to be the last thing I do to him. I just want to get the no spells or traps out of the way first. And also the level 3s, yeah. I am going to call this the noob deck. Yeah, the noob deck. Obviously, players aren't actually going to see this, outside of this video at least, because I'm going to be changing it to something later. I have no idea what that means, but yeah, I get enough deck slots to build decks for pretty much everything I can think of. And I think that is very nice, but how am I going to create that many decks? I will have to keep playing to find out. Yep. I'm going to have to keep playing to find out. So, let me get those level 2 and lower monsters. Yeah. So, this is going to take a while, because I still need to decide on how this is going to play out. Anyway, tuners, and I want level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s. Because again, I'm crazy. There are going to be some synchro monsters in this deck. Okay. So this is what I've got. Yeah, this is pretty much what I have. So this is a level 3 monster. And this is... I can only have a certain amount of that in there. Okay. To have the monster it's battling lose that much. Wow. Well, Psychic Commander, I'm going to put in the deck. I'm going to put another one in the deck. And I'm going to look for something else that's a bit more useful than just this. Okay, I'm trying to find the level 2s. I mean, there are tuners that, oh, it's right here. Okay. So I don't need to do this a lot, but I think this is going to set the stage for how I'm going to even play this deck. So what I'm going for here is a deck where I basically synchro summon. Yeah, I synchro summon. So to do that, well, I actually need to get off tuners, and I need to look up, well, I'm gonna put Rose in the deck. Yeah, so I might end up with a bunch of random monsters that don't seem to work very well. But I assure you, there are plenty of ways I can get around this. And now, how am I going to approach this? This seems very strange, right? And it is very strange. But I can summon these blue eyes white dragons. And I can also put in Xyz monsters. So, well, this wraps it up for the monsters that I want as tributes. What do I want in terms of other stuff? Well, I had to figure out some level 4s to add to the deck. Because otherwise, things are going to get messy. And not in a good way either. Yeah, pretty much not in a good way. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take a lot of time, but hopefully I can make this deck without any issues. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the deck, obviously. Why would I not put it there? And just in case, I'm going to put this card in the deck. And I'm going to put level 4 monsters that are very high in attack. I'm just going to find as many of them as possible. Yeah, this is basically how I roll. I find monsters with a lot of attack, and I use them in this deck. And obviously, I can get around the fact that, well, I've got some monsters that require tributes, by also having cards that don't actually, that can just hold their own, you know? They don't need to worry about being taken down. they are past that point. Okay, well, this card is pretty good. So I was going to put some more synchros in the deck, and I'm thinking, I want a psychic monster, but I think I've got enough synchros that I can just narrow it down. Okay, so let me look. Actually, I want this card in the deck as well. So I'm going to take this card out. And I'm going to find, one of the psychics. For each psychic type monster you currently control. Yeah, so, good luck with this, me. I, hope this isn't... let's see, the noob deck. Yes, the noob deck. Now give me a second while I set the skill. Obviously, I don't have a lot of skills that I can just put on this deck because it's nothing. It's not really something that Kaiba would really use. So I'm just going to see what I can do here. Beatdown, I think, is the best skill I can give him right now. So pretty much that's it. That's it. And now I'm going to save this. Yeah, I'm saving it. Now, with this in mind, there are no spells and there are no traps. And I don't think that I do any effect damage, so I will have to duel him again. Wait, actually, hold on. What is the effect damage requirement? Like, does it have to be a single effect, or does it have to be in a duel? And I have missions to unlock with Rex and with the Duke. So those missions will have to be unlocked. And I assume I unlock Duke with Joey and Jimmy Yugi, and Rex, I assume my Joey, maybe someone else, maybe Weevil. I don't know. We'll have to see there. Now, obviously, Rex's missions have actually been released, but I haven't gotten to the point where I get to see them. So I am just speculating. And now let me look at Yami Bakura's requirements again, so I can prepare myself for this. Yeah, so I can prepare myself for this. And now achieve 2 wins without you. Okay. I only have to inflict 2,000. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, well, Yami Bakura, you can beat any level, right? I mean, that's what I understand correctly. Like, I must be understanding correctly, right? I see no levels here. So, you are going down. Have fun with that. I'm going to have some fun with you, obviously. I mean, I will bring out my villainous personality for this, which isn't really anywhere near as bad as Bakura's, but you know, we just do what we do. Yeah, I just do what I do. Yeah, pretty much, and that's what everyone does, though, right? Everyone just does whatever they want. Okay, yeah, this is taking forever, but of course it's taking forever. That's how many characters are in the game. Is there a way to speed this up? Like, what does this do? Oh my god. There is a way to speed this all up. And give me a second. I'm just looking at Yu-Gi-Oh right now. A light standard Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, Yami Bakura, confirm. So, yes. But there is an easier way to do this. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Unlike any game I've ever played, well, to be completely honest, that's true. That is absolutely true. I don't really play like this very often, but we're going to see how I do. And against you at level 10, I don't feel like you're a threat. At level 30, though, you would have been considered a threat. I may have taken care of that requirement already. But I don't remember all your missions, and I don't particularly care. I do remember dueling you, though. So there is that. Yeah, I do remember dueling Bakura before. So I've dueled against him in the past. I just don't really know the context. Okay, I'm going first. So, I get to go first. Interesting. Well, I believe I should begin by doing the obvious. But that's right, it's only level 3. Can you destroy it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't particularly care. You know, I love this music too. Alright. I now set this on the field. And your monster is going to the graveyard because I said so. Yes, because I said so. Your monster is going to the graveyard. You do not get to you don't get to object to this. You think you're the only one that can set traps like this? Dude, I am from another time entirely. Like, listen, you've got nothing on me. Nothing. You think you can just win? Oh, please. I've had a harder challenge from playing solitaire. Yes, that's right. Solitaire is more challenging than this. So, are you ready for a fight? Well, this isn't much of one, to be honest. I expected something much worse, but you have honestly brought nothing but shame to your name. Now, if I wanted you to be a true challenge, I would fight you at level 30, but, no. Not while unlocking you, I'm not. Well then, how is that? I win. So I want to know how well I did. I want to see it for myself. And now I do know there is one thing I have not done. Again, I have not done the effect damage. But the effect damage, I can do no problem. Okay. Well, let's do this again. Let's battle it out. Let's see who can bring out the better strats. Now at level 10, I must assure you, I played this well. Oh. Well, I can say I may not be so lucky, but I can choose which level to duel you at, so I don't really care too much, you know? I've only got one, so which one did I not do right? Without using any spiller trap cards, okay. Let me look here for a bit. Oh, I see. Use level 3 or lower monster cards 3 times. What? I'm not entirely certain about that one. I'm confused. Use level 3 or lower monster cards. I'm not sure I comprehend. I mean, what I chose was level 3 or lower monster cards. Wasn't it? So exactly how did I fail this? Okay, cards are divided into the main 3 categories. Obviously, I know that. That's basic. That doesn't help me understand what I did incorrectly. Okay. Dude, you were not helping me at all. Like, what did I do to fail doing that? Okay. Use level 3 or lower monster cards. Maybe tuners don't count? I mean, that's what I've got going. Like, maybe tuners don't count. And now, if they don't count, well, that would be pretty much a problem. Because that's pretty much all I want to use. But I can address this pretty easily, in fact, by just putting in some level 3s or lower cards that aren't tuners. And see if I can win that way. I'm still not entirely sure I understand that. And now I may need to, I'm so very confused. What did I do wrong in that though? A level 3 or lower. But those were the only monsters on the field. But they were also tuners. So, if I had to guess why that didn't count, it would be the fact that they're tuners. I mean, I still need the tuners there. But, I mean, considering the circumstances, I would assume that, well, tuners aren't exactly going to be implemented as a valid strategy to unlock Yami Bakura, because DM just came first. They aren't going to make any changes regarding how to unlock him. So, here I am to fix that. Dolinks, are you gonna crash? You know, I was worried for a second that you would. A normal and effect. Okay, I'm obviously looking at the very bottom of this, and I'm like, hold on a second. Are these all level 3s? Well, anyway, I've got to use level 3s. So, I'm going to look at some of these that have been released. Level 3s, I'm going to put that card in the deck, even though I don't want to. Okay. I'm going to keep doing this until I find something that works. But I'm just so surprised that all of this was like... I mean, I put forth all this effort just to put in monsters that would hopefully unlock him, and then I'm like, I didn't do it. That is the weirdest thing ever. I don't understand. But to be completely honest, you know, I wonder what would happen if I made all of the cards in my deck level 30s or lower. Like, is that the problem? Do I need to use just level 3 or lower monsters against them? I don't particularly know. I use level... Well, I mean, it's certainly something I can try, but... I mean, I guess I'd like to try seeing if these cards I added mean anything. So, give me a second. I've added a number of water monsters, so I could probably start thinking about my water deck for shark. But I'm going to duel him again if I still fail at what I'm supposed to do. I'm taking out everything in the deck that is level 4 or higher, and there'll be no extra deck. And also I will take out the tuners. Yeah, this is... I mean, I don't want to do this because I feel like I'm doing strats, but if I have to do this, then I will. And I think it might be hinted at you having to do that, or I'm just making things more complicated than they need to be. I'm hoping that's the case. So, while I'm hoping this is the case, I will duel him again. Now I need to look at the level 3s. Okay. So I've got one normal level 3 right there. Level 3s, level 3s. This card can't attack. Well, that's fine, honestly, but it can't attack. So what do I do with it? I guess I use it for a Synchro summon. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure shit out. Okay, battle. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, I've got one level 3 on the field, and another level 3 on the field, and that's it. But I'm still so very confused. Okay, well, I attack you. And I will come for your life points. I will take out some of the level 3s that... I'm going to take out that one monster I didn't even want to put in the deck. But again, if I fail again at accomplishing what I'm trying to accomplish, I'm taking out the tuners, the extra deck. And I'm making an entire deck of only level 3s and normal monsters. That's pretty much what I'm going to do if I end up still managing to fail this. And I don't think that's a bad idea. I mean, considering I almost never use level 3 and lower monsters to begin with. But what was that like? Like, did I get anywhere? See, I'm still confused. And the game didn't give me any clarification on this. So, I'm wondering if I could just Google this information and someone else was confused. But I don't know. Okay, well, okay, I forgot one thing. Okay, well, that's good. I actually managed to do it. But was that actually level 3 monsters? I don't know what made the difference, but that's fine. I'm good with that. Okay. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to change this deck into a very powerful deck. Yes, that's right. I'm going to take out the monsters I put in, but for some of the level 3s that I've considered, I'm going to favorite those for later. You know, when I want to build a deck for Shark, some of those level 3s can definitely be useful. And yes, I am definitely planning on making a good deck for him, but I mean, obviously I would have to look at what everyone else is doing with his deck, but sometimes I just want to use my own thing. Like, I don't just want to copy everyone else's builds. And now, am I willing to do this? Yes, I'm quite willing. In fact, I am probably so willing that no one needs to know that I'm willing to do it. But, well, you know. Okay. I'm taking this card out. I mean, like I said, I was going to. Okay, I'm taking that card out. And this card, I can keep it. And I'm going to keep that one, actually. And now, I can put some spells in the deck. So I'm going to do that. And this is going to be the most epic duel of all time. Well, not actually the most epic duel of all time, but you know, I'm almost sure that I'm almost positive that I've almost completely unlocked him. And because I'm so confident about this, I'm going to go this far. Okay, hold on. I don't really need Axe of Despair, considering I'm just dueling him at level 30. I don't really need an Ancient Rules either. But I do need something that can deal damage. And I'm going to put these out there. This out there. Yes, that's right. And I'm going to put polymerization into my deck. Yes, twice, because I'm going to take out some of these monsters real quick. And Chainsaw Insect even. And I'm going to take out this card. And this card. So I can put some fusions in the deck. This is going to be very, very important. I am trying to kick his ass, and he is not in agreement. He is not. He does not understand or compute what I am doing. But that does not matter. Because he doesn't need to. It's not his place. So he doesn't have to understand. But he will abide by the rules that this game is forcing him to use. So he can hate a rule all he wants, but he cannot break them. And not here. Okay, so I'm putting Cyber Dragon in the deck. And now, the extra deck. I'm going to filter out fusions. That's right, fusions. And I'm just going to sit here and find the ones I'm looking for. This one right here is one of the ones I'm looking for. And I'm also looking for this. Yes, that's right, that. Alright, so I do believe we've got ourselves a decent deck. It doesn't do burn damage, well, not exactly. But I've got a card that can do it. So we're going to see how far I can get when it comes to doing this. It is going to be an epic duel. It is going to be a fight that, well, I didn't actually have to record myself doing this, but, you know. So, yes, this is going to be a very massive. I need to win with 2,000 or less life points, which is pretty difficult, I must say. But I can probably do it. I can probably do it just fine. I mean, I just had to let him attack me. Yeah, I just had to let him attack me, and that's it. Oh yes. Oh, this is going to be so nice. Especially if I actually do get these keys out of the way. And then I'll be done with the people that use black keys. And if Duke uses black keys, well, I will just, I'll have more by then, I'm sure. Alright, so let's do this. By the way, I don't benefit from having a card in my hand that, I mean, I can't summon Cyber Dragon if I don't have a monster. You need a monster for me to summon Cyber Dragon. Okay, so I need this monster to be on the field, so when he attacks me with something else, I'm not screwed. Oh, that's right. I am allowing you to destroy it. I am allowing you to do this. But now that I've completely, now that I'm below the threshold, you don't really think that I'm just going to let you win, do you? Dude, I created Duel Links. You are nothing to me. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you're just data that I can study. Oh, I haven't done any effect damage to him. Oh yes, I forgot. I need to deal effect damage to him as well. Well, I'm sure I'll do just fine with that. So, I'll be waiting. I will be waiting until I've done all the effect damage. Yes, that's right. This is going to be wild. This is going to be the epic duel of all time. You know, I think I've got some new favorite cards because of this. I mean, it's good to know when a card can be special summoned in certain circumstances. And it really increases your understanding of the game if you are able to do these different things. Oh. I fusion summon. I fusion summon. You cannot stop me. You cannot defeat me. I am going to destroy you. Yes. I'm fusion summoning Cyber Twin Dragon. But I need just one more card before I can properly finish you off. I need to do effect damage to you. Still, I could probably use all my black keys and be just fine with that if it's just unlocking you. I end my turn. I'm not finished yet. Alright, it's my turn. Well, I end my turn now. Ah, yes, I see you're also stuck in I don't have anything to play hell. But you know, I've got a monster zone open. But that's on purpose. That is definitely on purpose. So don't get the wrong idea. I am not being generous. I'm far from that. So, is there anything I can do to deal him damage? Well, I know this card will let me deal him damage, but, I end my turn. I will use this. That's right, I'm using it. I'm going to use this as well. I may as well. I've got the card in my hand. That's right, you're going down and nothing can save you. Nothing can save you at this point, Yami Bakura. So you better be prepared for defeat. Because you don't have a chance in hell of beating me. Although I'm sure you wish you did. But I don't care about your feelings. You don't even have any, do you? You don't even have any. How pathetic it must be to be you. That's right. That's right. It doesn't matter how much damage you think you're going to do to me. If you know the damage is real. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. I'll be real here. I'm going to end it for him if he decks out. But I haven't actually... That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm strategizing. I need to deal damage to him. So here he is. Yes. But you know, I can choose any method of victory that I want. I think that I probably just overdid it. Select effect to activate. I mean, I'm trying to select card to activate the effect of a card. That card is definitely going in my favorites list. Activate skill. You aren't getting anywhere. You are a disappointment. But I'll make sure to crush you fast. Well, you failed. Although I haven't accomplished what I was going to try accomplishing. Like, I haven't done any burn damage to him. I should probably put more burn damage cards in my deck, shouldn't I? Well, you know, I can definitely get what I've lost back. I mean, I'm competitive as hell, so I'm sure I will. I see. Distracting me isn't very nice, you guys. I mean, just saying it's not very nice. So you guys are going down. Yeah, that's right, you guys are going down. So, for interrupting my business, you guys are going to be destroyed in battle without mercy. So yeah, you better be careful because I'm still around. Yeah, I'm still around. So if you've got any last words before your demise, you might as well state them. I might put them on your gravestones. I might if I care enough to do it. I probably don't. This is wave 1. Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, this is definitely interesting. But, wow. Dude, you guys are interrupting me, and you know, this isn't a very good look for me. This is actually a very terrible look. Like, oh god. Well, okay, fine. I lost that, but I was distracted, and I was doing other things, and, you know, I think it's more important to, yeah, I don't really have any, I mean, if you guys have anything to contribute, I'm sure it is nothing meaningful. Yes, I'm sure it is nothing meaningful. If you have, I'm sure it's nothing meaningful. Yes, I know you guys probably think that what you have to offer is meaningful, but you're just lying to yourselves. So stop doing it. Okay. Well, even though I've lost, I'm pretty sure that my biggest priority should stay where it is at the moment. So I'm going to let it stay there. All right. Well, Jaden and Yubel got to level 10. Okay, and I'm going to another world. I'm going back to where I was a second ago. So, standard DM world. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I better see some results. Yeah, well, there's that I've done. Anything else? I just want to know what else I have to do again too. Oh yeah, it's the effect damage, isn't it? Yeah, it's just the effect damage. I'm going to have to do something. Because, I need to, yeah. Pretty much I need to. And now, let me find some effect damage cards. I'm going to take out some of my usual cards so I can put in standard new spell cards. In fact, all my spell cards should just be noob spell cards. Yeah, that would just be so stupid though. Okay, so I'm going to take out these good cards. And just put in noob cards for spells. And then I'm going to put in the cards I took out back in the deck. Because a noob deck might come in use for something else later. Yes, it might come in use. It might. I'm not saying it will, but it might. I have definitely... Well, anyway, I'm going to... let's see, effect damage. Wrong location. I am, effect damage. Yes, effect damage. Inflict 500 points of damage to our opponent. Inflict damage. Well, that is a usual card for me to use. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. When a card is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard back, you know, I'm just going to. Well, I did say that I needed to deal some effect damage, and this is still effect damage, even if I think the card sucks. So I may as well stick with this. I mean, it's called the noob deck. Yeah, it's called the noob deck. So, I mean, having noob cards in there isn't that bad of an idea. But I didn't want to actually use that strategy because it's dumb. Yeah, that's right, I said it's dumb. I said it's dumb. Well, I must say that I had a very similar experience recently when I told you last time, but you know, whatever. I'm not going to inflate your ego, but sure, think whatever you want. Okay, so I will deal you as much effect damage as possible. So far, this is what's possible. 200 points of effect damage. I am going to irritate you. So, good luck or something, because I don't care. Alright. Okay, well this isn't... I'm ending my turn here. Yes, I am reflecting on my situation here. Like, this is just frustrating. Okay. I draw now. I draw. And I can do more effect damage too. Yes, I can do more effect damage too. So, I end my turn now. This is definitely annoying, I'm sure, but it's for a higher cause. And this time, you really don't have to exist. That's right, you don't. So I do. Brutal, aren't I? Brutal, aren't I? Probably not that brutal, but I sort of wish I was. Okay, I end my turn. Okay, I draw. I apologize for being slow, but I'm kind of trying to keep it all together. If you have no idea what that means, well, it means I'm getting bored. Yeah, I'm just waiting for these effects cards to show up. And now, obviously, the solution to getting bored is to stop doing him. But I think the main issue here is I have been waiting on cards all day. Alright, okay. Okay, well, what do you have? What do you have? I see. So I see some cards that are useful for me, you know, in some capacity, in some fashion. And now, I'm not sure how you feel, but you should really consider what you do with your deck. It's really not that great, you know? I just felt you should know. That's right. I know what I need to do. I have to destroy you, you know? That's kind of important, but I haven't drawn anything super impressive. Okay, I draw now, and still nothing super impressive. I'm going to summon Cyber Dragon though. Alright, I end my turn. I do another one at last. I am slightly distracted, but only because Bakura, dude, my duels against you are not going well at all. Well, I draw now. I end my turn, I send this card to the graveyard. this is... oh my god. Dude, I still have not done enough synchro damage. I have not done enough effect damage. Okay, I draw. This is taking forever. Well, I discard this card. I drew Rose, Warrior of Revenge. I'm going slowly and I'm slowly declining in mental state. What I mean by that is basically I'm just like, dude, what the hell? That is my dude, what the hell kind of reaction. Like, I just see the card I'm getting and I'm like, why? I mean, they aren't necessarily bad cards, I must be honest, but I mean, if it's not giving me what I need to deal damage, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. So he decked out. But I get to do some damage to him at the last second. I'm not even sure how well I did, but sure. I have to take him out now because he has nothing left. Nothing left at all. It's a tragedy, isn't it? I'm sure you wish you had the ability to defeat me, but you don't. I mean, obviously, I could just let you, well, okay, I'm not letting you do shit. Yeah, that is right, I'm not letting you do shit. Dual victory, okay. So, I see that, you lost again. I know that was only at level 3, but, still. I mean, he was at level 10, not level 3. I have to get my information straight. Okay, I've got to deal 3,000 or more points of damage. I have not yet done this. Give me a second. You know what? I've got a rare card. Like, do I have any tickets that could give me effect damage cards? I have not checked in a while just because. Well, I've got 2 rares here. So, let me look at the effect damage cards. Yeah, I'm just going to look at those. And it would be preferable that they're spells. So, effect damage. I could also just put that trap in my card. I mean, that trap in my deck. I keep forgetting to add it. Okay, well, I don't know what's actually there, but I'm going to put a certain card in my deck instead. Like, I'm going to take out one of the weak ones and put in a better one. Okay, give me a second while I get some traps in the deck that can do some effect damage. And now there is only one that I'm aware of that does anything significant enough to matter, and that's the one I'm going to add to the deck. I'm actually going to take out these filler cards for effect damage because they don't mean anything. And because to me they don't mean anything, I don't think they should be in the deck. But I'm going to only have a 1 spell and 1 trap in the deck. And those are the effect damage cards. So let's get this show on the road. I am almost ready for this. I am almost ready. I just have to prepare myself quite a bit. Because you see, what? Well, I'm sorting by effect damage. And this is the card I'm putting in the deck. Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, well, I don't have a lot of... Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do from this point onward. I can take out some of these tuners. But aside from this, I don't really think there's much else I can do. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can do. But I'm going to put the better cards back in there. Eventually, I'm going to double Bakura again. And hopefully this gets me somewhere this time because, oh god. Prepare for hate, prepare for hell. I'm going to send you straight there. Yes, that's right. I'm sending you straight there. So you better prepare yourself because you're about to get sent. You're about to get wrecked. Alright. I draw from my... oh yes. I drew the big one. So this will be the last duel that I have to do against them. And then I can finally end the video. And the video is only a little over an hour long. So at the end of this, he'll be unlocked and then I can proceed to continue with what I'm doing. So Yami Bakura does indeed get a video all to himself. Which is no surprise, really. I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to do that sweet, sweet effect damage. That's right. You better be careful. Because I'm going to show you what happens when they're not. I special summoned this card. I love that card so much. Okay, I end my turn. So continue. If you can, that is. I end my turn. I am just waiting until I can take him out at 4,000 damage. So this is 2,000 points of damage. Well, I'm going to have to wait a bit. And waiting is really no problem. I'm going to make sure he suffers. So, you know, typical stuff. Typical villain stuff. everywhere. So continue. You take 3,000 points of damage. That's right, you take damage for that. I end my turn. You take more effect damage. That's right, dude. You get more effect damage. All the effect damage. All of it. And now I take effect damage. But it is a risk I'm willing to take. I am always willing to take this risk. Alright. You take 3,000 more points of damage. And I send this card to the graveyard. Yes, that is correct. You have been defeated. You have lost. You have nothing left for yourself. So now that you're done, I hope that unlocks you. This is just very great, don't you think? Anyway. Yes, indeed. Sure, fine, whatever, dude. I completely crushed you. I completely destroyed you. You have nothing else you can do against me. I've unlocked you. So let's see what Yami Bakura says when he's unlocked. Memories of virtual reality. I see, Kaiba. This is a well-made game. I'd like to use it as an example for my own shadow game. It's a battle to decide the world Doki. I see, that's something worth fighting for. For a duelist, something worth fighting for brings considerable euphoria. However, I'm simply a killer. After I defeat everyone, I will be showered in euphoria. Dark necrofear. I'll show you a terrifying strategy that no one in the world knows. Yes, that is right. Yami Bakura has been unlocked. That is every duelist that has currently been released that uses black keys. And now there is another issue now. I know that I will need more black keys at some point. And it does use those. Yeah, I'm just wondering. But I don't expect Rex to use black keys. So I think I'm good there. And now, what do I have left as far as missions go? Well, let's take a look at who's remaining, shall we? The Paradox Brothers. And there's Bones. And there's Tristan. That's really it. So I'm going to fix up this deck a bit. But I have a deck created for playing against the Paradox Brothers. So that deck is going to be used very soon to fight them. And I'm hoping that I can get them next. Yes, I'm hoping I can get them next. And now, obviously, that doesn't mean I'm going to, but... Well, I am starting to run low on characters to unlock. And that's amazing. That's great. I actually want to, I actually don't care so much about winning and all that. I mean, yes, I'm competitive, but if I lose, I'm mainly only freaking out if I'm trying to accomplish something specific. And also, if I just get my ass kicked a bunch of times in a row. Obviously, I haven't shown that I'm not particularly bothered by defeat. But when it's all the time, it kind of gets old. You can see where I'm coming from, right? Like, it gets old very fast. And that is why I don't like losing. All the time, at least. I can take defeat. But if all I'm getting is defeat, well, that begins to affect me on a level that I'm not sure many people know about. Just saying. I put 3 of these in the deck. And I need to put 2 fusions back in there. And I can put this card in. And this card. And I can put... actually, I'm going to take that card out. So I can put this card in. And... 1 enemy controller. No, wait, I need polymerization. At least 1 polymerization. Okay, so that's the new deck. And I've changed things around, so that'll be it for now. I'm sure it'll come back in use. I'm sure it'll be useful again later. But anyway, that wraps it up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to work on the Paradox Brothers and any other things I can do if I unlock them quickly. So, stay tuned for my next video. I will be back.